Hey everyone, Miss Kennedy is here, safe and sound. I just actually fed her and she is passed out, sleeping again, which is dreamy. So I wanted to go ahead and put together a little collaboration of how Miss Kennedy got here. So I ended up going completely natural and unmedicated for her birth, and I think it was a pretty awesome experience. My doula was amazing, Rand was phenomenal. Really thankful for how it all went, and now we just heal and raise this sweet little girl. Y'all keep watching to see her birth story. So how did it all go down? All right, so Tuesday around 1 p.m. my water started to do a slow leak, and I started to know that I was definitely in labor. So it is Wednesday, January 9th, and we have been cleaning house all day. I think that my water is leaking. I called the doula and she said it is showing all signs of leaking when I have a contraction. Just a little bit like comes out, and so she said that since Kennedy is at a 0, she's more than likely corking it, so I'm only going to get a little bit at a time when she kind of moves and I have a contraction. So we're keeping an eye on it. I have a little while until I have to do anything, so I'm going to go bounce on my birth ball. Contractions have picked up. Yeah, they've picked up. So that is it. I'll keep y'all posted. Bye guys. So, I'm gonna drop a few videos here and there of the day. So Rand and I had like gone on a walk. You'll see me do like some curb walking. That was something that the doula had mentioned to kind of open up your hip. This was to walk on an uneven surface. I got a picture of us in the elevator, and then the doula got some amazing shots of me and Rand during labor, and then really sweet videos of us talking to each other. When she comes out, so I'll throw all of those right here, and I hope that y'all love this because it was just an unexplainable, amazing video. So I stayed at home from 1 p.m. until midnight and labored at home for about 11 hours. And then we decided at 11 hours, with my water being broken, it was time to head into the hospital. Decided that they would let us sleep and my doctor would be back on call around 6 a.m. the next morning. So we tried to get some sleep. If you've ever been in the hospital, you know that that doesn't really happen. And I was wanting to go completely natural, and I let them know that. They still had to come in and put in an IV, but they saline capped it. So I wasn't like hooked up to meds, but I was hooked up to a ton of monitors. So I had a baby monitor on my stomach, and I had a monitor that was monitoring contractions and her heart rate. So two monitors on my tummy. So that kind of immediately confined me to the bed, which I didn't love, but I thought maybe it would be okay. So at 6 a.m., my doctor came in and he checked me and he said that I was at a 6. He said that I had a lazy uterus though, and that if things continue to progress the way they had, we were looking at like, at that point my water had been broke for like 18 hours. So he said or 16, somewhere around there. If it continued that way, that we would need to do the smallest dose of Pitocin and start getting labor moving along. I completely didn't want that. I wanted to be completely natural. So I called my doula. She headed up there and she told us to go ahead and get a breast pump and start trying to naturally stimulate contractions. It absolutely worked. Within, I would say, 5 minutes, I was in full blown, like, oh my gosh, this is insane contractions with labor. So I naturally went into labor that way, and that was about 6:20 6:20. I labored from 6:20 to about 8 something, 8:45. And then I ended up pushing around 8:45. I pushed for about, 8:15. I pushed for about 45 minutes and she was here and I did it. I did it completely natural. I didn't have an epidural. It was insane. It was absolutely, it was absolutely insane, but so amazing and exactly the birth that I wanted. Granted, there was definitely things I wanted to be able to walk around. I wanted to be able to roll on a birth ball. Being that I delivered in a hospital, they really did have me stand up and I could like stand by the bed. I mean, they put down these 3 little like absorbent mat things and she was like, sure, you can walk around right here. So, I mean, it was about as big as an area of a recliner maybe. So was it exactly what I wanted? No, I would have much rather been maybe at a birth center or somewhere like that. But either way, what matters is that this princess and all of her hair got here safely. So in the end, it all worked out. But that is how it went.